Hello, welcome. Here we are in my little corner of the world. I was truly just editing last week's video and then I left my phone in my room, went to go grab it, and somebody went to one of my shops, bought two of my cups, and then went to my online store and bought this breakfast tray set. I think it's gonna be a good week. Welcome to the video. I'm gonna pack this up and then finish some wonkpads that I started making just a few hours ago, and that'll be my task for today. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy another week of my life making stuff. We are back in pottery, wet clay world, so come along for the ride. Okay, the long pads are done. I'm going to spend the next like 10 minutes just quickly brainstorming just things that remind me of summer to help influence my summer collection. I feel like my spring one was very uh bright and uh floral and just felt like spring, and so I want my summer one to feel the same. And so I just thought it would be nice to sit here and think about things that, like, specifically growing up in a very sunny, warm, summery place, what I think of when I think of summer, and then seeing what that sparks in me creatively as far as like designing pieces, either if it's like a function for something specific, like drinks outside in the evening type thing, or different things around the home that I use more in summer than I do throughout the rest of the year. So that's going to be my next little bits. I work tomorrow, so I'll see you on Friday for hopefully some more clay work. I might throw or I might carry on with the hand building things that I want to get done. I want to make a mirror, a couple of mirrors, and a larger like pedestal serving bowl type thing. So maybe I'll do that on Friday since that's a little less messy and I'm usually tired the day after I work. Okay, see you then. It's just so simple, but it's so good. It literally makes me never want coffee again. I don't feel this happy after drinking coffee. Good morning. It is now Friday, end of the week. I have a few things that I gotta get done today. One of them is go to the post office because I got another Etsy order. And that honestly like revved me up yesterday because I've been trying to figure out how to add that as one of like my priorities this year since I'm just doing my online store, the very occasional market, the two shops that I sell in. I thought that Etsy could now fit into this better because before when I was on there, I was just doing too much, so it was hard to like stock it and really put the time into like updating it regularly with new stuff. But now I feel like that's possible, so I thought it would be a cool challenge if I could figure out how to kind of have that going in the background and let that be my like bill payer, if you will, since my online store on my website won't be updated like regularly, just every quarter, because that's like more focused collections. I figured I could put like my staple pieces that I make all the time, stuff that I bring to my shops and markets, on there as well. And that could like fill in the gaps. This is me just trying to be a better business lady. And I think that that's a good idea. But today I'm going to drop that off, get back to work. I'm not sure if I want to hand build or throw. I was dreaming up what my summer collection could be, and I feel like some of the words that came to mind were just like water, clouds, like fluid, Here in Florida, we just have like rainstorms like almost on the money at 3 p.m. every afternoon. Some of them last 10 minutes, some of them last like forever, but it's just like crazy. And so those are the things that like remind me of summer. And I am trying to do the monochromatic thing again. And so I just thought that having the whole collection be a little fluid, silly, um, playful, like not rigid. I thought it would be really cool to have no forms that are just like a solid like square, but make everything extra wonky. I had a conversation with an old customer yesterday. His wife had bought one of like my original mugs from like 2021, and I knew exactly which one that she got, and he said that it broke the other day. And so that made me think of like the pieces that I used to make, and I like scrolled quickly like back on my Instagram and just saw how, yeah, how much I have developed in kind of not that long of a time, but how there are still hints of like what I was doing then and what I'm doing now. And I thought it would be cool to kind of bring back some of the things that I did then and just see how that makes me feel. So that doesn't really determine what I'm going to work on today, but I did think it was a nice realization of just loosening up a bit. That also feels like summer, and making it my work more like fluid and flowy, kind of like the cups that I have like my dimples all over. I just want everything to feel like natural and like you could just like embrace it. And I feel like if you're holding a like a solid cup without the dimples, I don't know. I just want everything to be like held and embraced and enjoyed, whether it's like a tray or a plate or a mug or a candle. Yeah, so that's just where my brainstorming led me yesterday and this morning. And now we'll see where that takes me when I actually get to work. I am taking an online class, so that's like from 11 to 1. So I'll probably prep the clay and then do the class, and then hopefully by the time I come back, it will be ready for me. But I'm feeling good and excited. It's nice to have like a focused vision, and I'm glad I took some time to like really write it out. And I think I need to write down some more words that remind me of summer, just like how I want this whole thing to feel. It's like I want the shapes to be familiar, but like also not identifiable, and also just very organic. So that's where I'm at. Gonna finish my breakfast and then maybe prep clay and then go to the post office. Here's to making Etsy pay my bills. I told my husband yesterday if I could just get like one sale a week, or if I could do, the ultimate goal would be getting a sale a day. But if I could do a sale a week to start, that's still a lot of money. That's great. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far. I'm feeling very motivated today, and we love that feeling, and we latch onto that feeling, thank it for being here, and ride it into the sunset. I threw. And I feel good. I definitely, as you saw, was not obsessed with the matcha bowls that I made. And I think normally I would be like, it's okay, it'll grow on me. I'd rather have something than nothing. But today I decided I'd rather have something that I am fully about than have nothing. And it felt good to tear them apart and roll it back up. And then this weekend or on Monday, I will try again and see what happens. I think it's just easy to get into like the production mode of like you're running out of time, you don't have time to do it over. That's what I struggle with, but I do have time and I'm trying to break that mental cycle. And I think this was a good step in the right direction. So I'm going to call it a day now. My class went great and I have some gluten-free dough that my friend gave me, and I think I might make some cookies because that sounds fun. So I'm going to do that, and I will see you next time I get to my wheel. The process of creating things to sell is constantly humbling me and teaching me, and I'm really grateful that I get to do this. Even though it may not look exactly like how I want it to yet, I believe that it's coming and is here and is right now. And I'm just feeling grateful. And that is nice. Maybe that's why I want cookies.